Makadimo muri Zimbabwe kusangana zvekare pano paTV yenyu pachivhitivhiti patinenge tichikupai nyaya nehurukuro hombe dziri kuitika. Right, zvakunyatsobuda pachena manje kuti Emmerson Mnangagwa pamwe chete nana Jonathan Moyo chinhu ichi vakachironga kubva kudhara, ende pane rumwe runyerekupe ruri kubuda mastreets esocial media ruri kutaura kuti Jonathan Moyo CIA agent ari kushanda kuparadza ZANU-PF, ndo zvimwe zviri kutaurwa. But according to Jealous Mawarire ari kutaura iye achiti the disruption of NCA meetings on the constitutional amendments and beating of Professor Lovemore Maduku is a strategy proposed by Professor Jonathan Moyo and Mopani in their BBI document, whose contains more than 75% of the constitutional amendments, Bill 3. Moyo and Mpani proposed a strategy that focuses on countering and crowding out and disrupting negative narratives. Moyo and Mpani ndo nhubu dzatisvitsa patiri apa. They are complicit in the bombing of SAPS trust premises and Gilbert Mbwende's home in October 2025. They are complicit in the beating of Professor Lovemore Maduku that we saw yesterday, and they are complicit in every disruption of activities meant to counter their constitutional coup that they waging against people of Zimbabwe. So muri Zimbabwe panapa pari kubva panze naJealous Mawarire ED 2027 ED anenge asisipo, saka ndo zviri kutaurwa. Zvisine muri Zimbabwe toda kuti munzwe zvikuru kubva kumakomrades ari panapa muzotudzawo zvamunofunga.
Nature of the amendment that they want to do, it is one that requires genuine public participation. And in the absence of that genuine public participation, we are losing we risk losing the very legitimacy that is being sought here. If that constitution, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be amended without our participation, then it loses that very legitimacy that it is seeking to claim. Because they're telling us this has got the support of the people. And if you're saying that this has got the support of the people, which people are you talking about? Who gets to speak? Who is those people? Who are those people who are giving the support? Because 300 or 4,000 delegates that gathered in Mutare or in Bulawayo, they are not the people. They can't bestow legitimacy on this thing. They are creating a friction. They are creating a tension. And it is an unnecessary tension that they are creating. I spoke a few days ago when I said we have got a 90-day period. That is, in that 90-day period, already days have gone by. Now a week has gone by. We are now approaching 2 weeks. And we haven't seen Parliament calling for these public gatherings. Last this past few days, they issued out an email address to say send your comments there, send your contributions there. But when it comes to the other things that are supposed to be done, I don't know what is going on. They are creating a tension. On one hand, we've got constitutional rights that we are supposed to be enjoying as the Zimbabwean people. And on the other hand, we have got a policing practice that is preventing people from exercising their constitution or demonstrating that right. Our constitution as it stands, with its flaws, when it comes to an amendment of this nature, requires there to be a broad, free, and meaningful public engagement, public participation. So when the police are coming in, they're banning meetings, they're arresting MPs, they're disrupting civic gatherings. What that can only lead to, ladies and gentlemen, is a creation of a chilling effect. Chando chinopinda muviri. And what is that supposed to do? It's supposed to suppress people, to make people be afraid, to even attend, to even speak, or even to be seen near any political, discussions. The space is shrinking. And when they do that, what they do not realize is they are undermining that constitution, that very, very spirit and letter of the constitution, especially section 328, which assumes that every citizen can participate, must participate without any fear of reprisals. But what they are simply showing us, and where this contradiction is becoming clear, is on one hand, you've got, the state that is inviting citizens, to be speaking in this 90 days. Because the moment that they said we have now embarked on the 90-day period, that was an invitation. You're inviting the people to come and speak now. But when state agents simultaneously restrict that space where speaking is supposed to be occurring, then there is a clear contradiction. And then the question, becomes, who gets to speak? Can this constitutional process be said to be valid if the conditions for you and me to participate are unequal or are cohesive? Who gets to speak? That is the big question.